rise for the national anthem, which will be sung by interior design student Caitlin Lindley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It is with humility and pride that I introduce our student speaker, Carlos Aguilar. Carlos came to Madison College from Ecuador, where he attended high school and was named class valedictorian in 2007. In 2008, he started at Madison College with English as a second language, level 3. Carlos has cerebral palsy, but he has not allowed it to impede his success. On the contrary, he is completely independent at home, in his personal life, and at Madison College. During his time here, Carlos has served as vice president and president of the Orgullo Latino Student Club and as a member of the Student Senate. He also led an alternative spring break service trip to render assistance to the homeless in Washington, D.C. Madison College has become the launch pad for this impressive gentleman's career. And I mean that quite literally, as soon as you'll find out. Representing the mid-year graduating class of 2013, please join me in welcoming to the microphone Mr. Carlos Aguilar.
The summer of 2008, a young man with his backpack full of dreams and goals started his studies at Madison College, downtown. He began on level 3 of English as a second language because his father brought him here from Ecuador.
to my family. Then Elmo was the first except me to accomplish my goal. You know, I do done amazing job. I go to everything I wanted to do and do that on my.
Third, thanks to my family around the world for being with me in all the good and bad situations. Fourth, thank you, Dr. Rocio Martinez, because without your guidance and tips to be successful in college, I would not be here today. Also, thanks to my friends for supporting this funny and humble person. Finally, thanks to every instructor who taught me so many lovely lectures and other lessons.
I found on myself because I got a certificate of the sanctified and for a hard work.
I committed 100% of me every day to accomplish this mission. The ultimate cost was that I did not sleep too much because I had to complete all my assignments for the next day. I studied overnight for exams or quizzes to be taken at the testing center when assigned. Everyone who knows me knows that I like a challenge. I remember this anecdote from one of my friends who told me, "You're crazy because you'll take classes during the interim session." My response was,
You want to I started looking to the Pastor and I
to illustrate my point, one day and 5 hours later, I'd only slept 30 minutes because my instructor sent us a lot of homework due for the next day. To do this marathon of assignments, I recalled a quote from my dad. "The soldier dead stands up." So I said,
I can do it. My way because I done with my daddy.
well, I got an A in that subject for the interim session. Everybody knows college life is very hard. For me, life was, is, and will be very hard in the future because I always have my friendly challenge with me. I have cerebral palsy. Yes, my disability. However, it is not an impediment for me to be involved in the extracurricular activities of the college. For example, I was the IT expert, vice president and president of Orgullo Latino Student Club. Also, I went to Washington, D.C. to serve the homeless community as part of an alternative spring break. Everybody was afraid and concerned that a disabled student was going to participate in this trip. I said,
I can do it. I know.
I remember one day in Washington, D.C. when the whole group was divided into two groups in the morning. My group and I walked all day and we met with the other group at 6 p.m. near the White House. They wanted to see all the monuments at night, but they were worried about me because they thought I would get tired. I told them,
Nobody be comfortable and they going to see only favorite monument.
we walked almost 15 miles and I did not give up at any time. The next day I had pain in my legs from such an effort, but this did not stop me from my service duties with the homeless. It only made me stronger to work on all the expected tasks as part of our group. Finally, I was also a senator for Madison College Student Senate.
Thank you too much to them. We want to together. I find in my family, my work.
With my partner, I can be efficient and productive in this society. When I started the IT program, my advisor at Disability Resources told me this: you have to take just 2 subjects per semester because you cannot take more than that. I told him,
Then said I can do it.
he was understandably surprised when I passed all 7 subjects with A's and B's.
I just have to a disability is not a limitation for anybody who lives on the
To conclude, I have completed another goal in my life, and the doors at Truax Gateway Building will be closed for me as a student today forever.
my father and my sister.
But in January, I'll start a new career goal at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. This is to get my Bachelor of Science degree in Software Engineering, Aviation Systems. I have several goals for my lifetime, as I'm sure all my classmates do.
My wish is that I waited later and later, my teacher thank you.
Thank you, Carlos, for sharing your story with us today. It is stories such as yours that provide the inspiration and motivation for those of us in education to do the important work that needs to be done each and every day. Indeed, there are few endeavors more important than the success of our students. Please join me in applauding and recognizing Carlos one more time. (101 years)
Carlos Aguilar Belin.